Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name's Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
Let's see here. What day is this? Yesterday was the first. Yeah,
it's today.
Today's Tuesday.
Oh, that's what you meant. Yes, yeah. Tuesday.
So what are we supposed to do on Tuesday?
Let's see. Trying to think. I take the trash out on Monday.
Yeah.
Tuesday. We're to call somebody.
Oh yeah. Who is
somebody?
Santa Claus?
Well, yeah, we could. I don't know his number though.
I've got his number.
Do you?
Here he is.
Oh, good.
Drew Gaffney, kind of a Santa Claus. How you doing, Drew?
Doing great.
So, what happens during the holidays? I think a lot of sale barns kind of slow down during the holidays, but I've noticed over the years that Burwell livestock doesn't slow down now. Broken Bow livestock doesn't slow down too awful much either. So kind of tell us about your schedule maybe to start with, and then what the markets have been doing.
Yeah, so our schedule's kind of going to be changed up with the holiday coming up. So the next 2 weeks in Broken Bow, we're going to have sales on Mondays. All class cattle auctions. We'll have one next Monday, and then we'll have one on the 29th. So both those dates are going to be on Mondays of Broken Bow the next couple weeks. And then this week, no sale on Thursday in Broken Bow, but on Burwell on Thursday we will have a special weigh-up auction, expecting about 2,000, close to about 1,500, 2,000 head of those weigh-ups there on Thursday, Burwell, but no sale in Broken Bow on Thursday this week. And then back on Friday, we've got our Big Cow Classic, looking at about 4,000 head of those bred heifers, bred cows. A lot of dispersions on that sale, a lot of super outstanding bred heifers. All those cattle been vetted. You can buy with confidence, and so that's how we're going to operate there. So this week we had 3 big days back there in Broken Bow. Had a big special calf and yearling sale in Broken Bow on Thursday, and back there on Friday on Burwell we had right at 2,800 head of those calves and yearlings. I'll kind of tell you how that operated there. In the steer division, we had 471-pound steers at 535. Had some 581-pound steers at 465. Had some 522-pound steers at 482.50. And had some 626-pound steers at 448, had some 688-pound steers at 401, and had some 793-pound steers at 359.5. In the heifer division, we had some 481-pound heifers at 450, had some 515-pound heifers at 475.50, had some 602-pound heifers at 443, and had some 655-pound heifers at 345. Then yesterday in Broken Bow on Monday, we had a special weigh-up auction and bred cows and bred heifer sale. Had a lot of demand, a lot of activity in the seats. Kind of tell you how we got along there. In the bred heifer division, in them bred heifers, and this is AI and bull bred heifers, we were 3,600 up to 4,375. In the young cow division, we were 3,300 to 3,750. Solid mouth cows, we were 2,800 to 3,400. Short solids, we were 2,600 to 2,975. And in the broken mouths market, we were 2,200 to 2,750. That's how we operated yesterday. Like I said, getting back to this week, no sale in Broken Bow on Thursday due to the special weigh-up sale we're having in Burwell on Thursday of this week. So no sale in Broken Bow, but we will be having weigh-ups in Burwell on Thursday. And then Friday, we got our special holiday cow classic. Like I said, 4,000 head of those bred cows and heifers going to be walking through the door. And then back on next Monday, got a special weigh-up sale, all-class cattle auction in Broken Bow on Monday. Dang sure have guys there on Saturday and Sunday afternoon to get you unloaded if you'd like to bring those in early. Got any questions, give me a call, 308-872-1105.
All right, Drew, thanks a lot. A lot of things going on. It's always fun. I don't know, if your dad took you to the sale barn when you were a kid, I'm guessing he did, and Brent's shaking his head. But when you're a kid and you're sitting in the stands there and looking down, you're always hoping for when they fill the pen clear up, when the cattle fill the pen clear up. With the numbers you're talking about, that's going to happen, isn't it?
It's going to happen. I tell you what, and I really got to tip my hat to the crew we got, because it is a lot of work out back, and it's a lot of organization. Those guys do a great job. And, running 4,000 head through there, and the amount of buyers and stuff and the activity we're going to have, it just takes a lot of huge team effort, and we got a good one.
You sure do. And, of course, we didn't, back in the days when our dads took us to the sale barn, there was not video bidding. There might be somebody on one telephone that was hooked to a phone line somewhere. So that's all changed too, hasn't it?
Yeah, it sure has. That's one thing that's neat. We've got 2 video auctions going on in Burwell. We've got Cattle USA and DV auction. And so we got those running simulcast. And then, like you said, there's a lot of order buyers in there on the telephone, and cell phones have made it huge. And I think last year on the Cow Classic, we sent cattle to 7 different states, and I'm pretty sure that's probably going to happen again this year. So it just amazes me how some of these cattle get sourced out and sent. So.
You bet. Well, as you said, all the different things you mentioned, it takes a lot of good folks to put that on, and then of course good buyers sitting in the stands or on the phone or watching a video. So it's a lot of fun to hear your reports, Drew. We appreciate them.
Well, thank you guys, and you guys have a happy Merry Christmas, happy holiday to everybody. And Brent, I will tell you that I don't want you to worry too much, because I was listening to a couple of your games on the radio.
Yes.
And I'm not going to mention any names or any players individually, but
Okay.
I will say this. I do know that Grandpa has been practicing with a certain individual on their layups. So.
Okay, buddy. that's good. All right. Hey, before you go, I heard in your report AI. I didn't know artificial intelligence was coming into the livestock industry.
It is.
Thanks, Drew.
See you, buddy.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Yeah, you're right.
I heard AI.
Gosh
That's what
darn
he
it.
said.
Yeah, gosh darn it. You're right. I'm sure that Drew could explain that to
I'm
us.
sure he could.
If we give him more time to do so, no doubt about that.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
Litchfield. Churro chicken sandwich today at Litchfield.
All right, let's go to Anselmo Myrna next. Made fresh macaroni and cheese with breadstick, bean and cheese burrito, Uncrustable cheese and cracker platter at Anselmo Myrna.
Arcadia, it's Sloppy Joe's.
Ansley today, pizza quesadillas at Ansley.
We have the Arnold School menu, but we do know that we received notice yesterday, I believe, that they will not be having classes today or tomorrow at the Arnold Schools due to the illness that is going around. So they'll get back to class when they kind of get everybody healthy again.
All right, let's go to Loop City next. Chicken leg or Salisbury steak on the menu at Loop City.
Broken Bow today made fresh macaroni and cheese with breadstick, bean and cheese burritos, fresh baked combo sub, Uncrustable cheese and cracker platter. The grill station combo features crispy chicken sandwich basket.
Sandhills School in Dunning today, teriyaki chicken at Sandhills.
Callaway Schools, it's popcorn chicken bowls today.
All right, Sergeant lunch menu today, spaghetti with meat sauce, corn, fruit cup, banana cake, cheesy breadsticks, and milk at Sergeant.
Cozad Schools featuring super nachos with refried beans, barbecue rib sandwiches, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, Colby Jack cheese sticks, pizza bar, all available today at Cozad.
SEM serving tacos today at Sumner Eddyville Miller.
The Gothenburg Schools made fresh macaroni and cheese with breadstick, bean and cheese burritos. Grill Station Combo features the hot dog basket, made fresh sausage pizza, fresh baked combo sub, make it fresh ham chef salad with flatbread. That is with the flatbread station. And then nacho snackables, Uncrustable cheese and cracker platter at Gothenburg today.
Thetford today, tacos. Now, in parentheses, it has hard or soft shell. So my question to you, Dave Burney, tacos, hard or soft shell for Dave Burney?
I always like the soft ones because they're not as messy.
Yeah?
I don't mind the hard ones as far as the taste goes, but they crack up and then the ingredients falls out and you have those little chips all over the place.
Yeah.
So I go soft.
Yeah.
As you get older, you get softer.
There you go.
Prairie Pioneer Center today, cornbread, taco bake, carrots, and fruit. Now I got that song in our heads. Woo! All right, we're going to play the game, and it's Tumbleweed Day today, so we have either Tumbleweed or Cracker Prize for you.
Yeah, a chance to win one of their take and bake small casseroles that you can take home and pop in the oven from the Tumbleweed Cafe. We are singing Christmas songs this week, so listen close. You fill in the blank, okay? Here we go. Blanking through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. What word is missing? Is it bashing, dashing, smashing, or trashing? Blanking through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Are we bashing, dashing, smashing, or trashing? If you know, call us at 872-2801.
Looking for the perfect place to have your holiday get-together? Look no further than the Tumbleweed Cafe and Cracker Jack Sports Bar and Grill. Whether with coworkers, family, or friends, they will help with the delicious food and family-friendly atmosphere you need. Talk to Carmen and get it booked. In the meantime, visit Cracker Jack's for nightly specials and delicious appetizers and snack foods. They are open Monday through Saturday, 5 to 10 p.m. On the go, Tumbleweed's drive-thru is a great quick lunch option, or grab a ready-to-go casserole for those busy nights. East Highway 2 in Broken Bow, Tumbleweed Cafe and Cracker Jack Sports Bar and Grill.
And we are excited to announce that we have Catherine on the line with us this morning. Catherine, how are you?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
Good, good, good. Merry Christmas to you.
Oh, thank you, and happy holidays to you folks.
All right, appreciate that. Let's see if we can get you something to eat. Here's Brent.
All right, Catherine. Let's see. Blanking through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. What are we doing? Bashing, dashing, smashing, or trashing?
Dashing.
We are dashing through the snow. Of course we are. All right, we're going to put your name on this certificate that'll get you a free take and bake small casserole.
Can you put Julie's name on that?
Well, I would love to put Julie's name on that for you. Okay.
She'll be in today, so
All right.
I'll have her pick it up.
Okay, sounds good. Catherine, a quick question for you. I know that you raise a lot of poultry. So for Christmas, are you going to go with turkey, a goose, a duck, chicken, a guinea? What's on the table?
Well, hopefully I'll go to the neighbors, so I'm not sure what they're going to serve. But if it was me, I could have any of those except guinea. I don't have guineas anymore.
Okay, all right.
I might roast a chicken, or I've got some turkey, and I've just got everything. So
I figured you did. Well, it was going to be of interest to see what you'd put on the table, but you like them all, so I appreciate that. Catherine, always enjoy your calls. Thanks a lot.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Take care. 747, the Arrow Seed guys are here. We're going to talk to them right after this.
Wake up to the best.
I never miss a morning.
You're listening to The Breakfast Show.
Injured on the field or court, whether it's a torn ligament, muscle strain, shoulder injury, knee injury, or joint pain, Melham's orthopedic specialists are here to help you recover and return to doing what you love. Melham Medical Center provides treatment plans, surgical, and clinical services. Don't let an injury keep you sidelined this sports season. Contact them today and get back to peak performance. Melham Medical Center would like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a joyous New Year. Melham Medical Center, large enough to serve, small enough to care.
748, as we mentioned, the Arrow Seed guys are here. Trevor and Andre are here. How you doing, guys?
Great.
Good.
How are you?
Good. We have some questions for you.
Oh, boy.
When you were young, Andre, and you're still pretty young, but when you were
Long time ago.
when you were a boy, did you ever sneak a peek at the Christmas present wrapped under the tree with your name on it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
No,
I don't need to hide that fact.
no hesitation whatsoever.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Do you remember one specific time, or did you do that more often?
I think there was probably multiple times I
Oh, wow.
did that, but, you know.
Did you have a strategy for doing it?
Get the wrapping off very carefully.
Yeah.
Use a sharp knife, and then tape over the parts, that you got. So, yeah.
Oh, wow. I only did it once. I kind of ruined it for me, knowing what it was, so I didn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
But I did. It said, I kind of took the paper and separated it, and it said Voight. And it was a square box, so I figured it was a basketball, which it was.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trevor, how about you?
I think the only time I found anything like that, we got new bikes. I found the bikes by mistake.
Oh.
Yeah.
They were out in the garage somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah. Kind of takes the excitement out of it.
Yeah, not as fun then.
Was it, what was it, they big bikes or small ones?
They were pretty small.
Yeah.
Probably just a little. I was under 10, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You were never small, Trevor.
No, I doubt it. Imagine he was a big boy from the beginning. Brent, how about you? Did you sneak a peek? Your mom's listening. You know that.
Yeah, I know. I don't think I ever. I don't think I ever snuck a peek, but I would do the whole study and shake and all of that stuff, trying to figure out what it was.
Okay, so.
But I don't think I ever tried to unwrap the paper at all to look inside. I don't recall ever doing that.
Okay, so.
That's a bold one.
Yes, it is. Yes, that is. That's going the extra mile, man.
If you see me rewrap a gift or wrap a gift,
yeah,
it looks like it just came out of the dumpster. I mean, it's just horrible.
Yeah.
Good point. How is it going to be kept a secret that you snuck a peek? Right,
correct.
Trevor? Yeah. Well, I think it varies, but exciting time now for the youngsters. Christmas is getting closer, and they're probably all. I mean, the gifts are so much different now than they were 5, 10, 20 years ago, and I guess that's just the way, You have kids wanting a tablet or a phone nowadays, and
exactly.
We were kind of hoping for a director set,
Yeah.
Yeah, so it has changed a little bit.
Did you ever get one of those wood burning kits?
I didn't, but somebody in the family, I think, did. I didn't get one. Did you?
No.
No.
I always thought that was funny.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you gonna put your name on, right?
That's right.
Yeah. I did get an erector set.
Did you?
Which was a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
And they had instructions on, what you could build, and usually I didn't have any idea what I built after I put everything together. But
I got those Lincoln logs quite a couple times.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but eventually it succumbed to arson after a while.
wow.
I wasn't in prison, but yeah, I got a earful.
I think you and I would have got along pretty
Oh
good.
yeah, it was.
Lincoln logs were my favorite growing up. My wife found some for our 2-year-old. And I spend more time playing with them than he does.
So
I
what,
build stuff and he knocks it down.
Yeah, that was a good.
So
idea.
so what would you choose, Lincoln Logs or Tinker Toys?
Oh, Lincoln logs.
Lincoln Logs.
Yeah.
We never had Lincoln Logs, but my cousin did, and I always found time to play with them when I was over to their place, because
Yeah.
you got to build the cabin, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's just nice how they fit together rather easily, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, okay, enough of nostalgia.
Hey, I've got to
Hey.
ask, what's it like in the warehouse in December when it's 50 and 60 degrees? You like that?
Oh, it's much better.
Yeah, it's different, but I can't say that we go out there much. But the boys do.
Yeah.
They're tougher than we are.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think I grew up in a feed store, so I always noticed that in the winter it could be 60 outside and really pretty nice, but it was always cold in the warehouse. Is that kind of still the way it is?
That is so true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those old buildings really kind of retain that
Yeah.
that temperature, but yeah.
So the guys move around enough. They probably stay pretty warm running the fork trucks and cleaning seed. Is that mainly what's going on right now out back? Is the seed cleaning? Or?
Yeah, primarily. Would you say, Trevor?
Continuous.
We're kind of doing some sand blue right now, cleaning,
Yep.
stuff like that. So, yeah.
I have a resolution which includes you guys.
Oh boy.
So when you come in, I'm going to try to study up, and maybe I could get a list from you of all the different seeds that you guys prepare to be replanted to the guys out there and the gals planting seeds, and talk about each one individually, because I'd like to know, and I think the audience might like to know, well, number one, all the different seeds that you have that go through AeroSeed and where they go and what their purpose is, what they're used for. Can we do that and make that something?
Yeah, sure. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
Take a little thought. Yeah.
Yeah. If you could get a list, I could do a little research, and so Brent and I wouldn't be completely idiotic and asking questions. But I think it would be interesting for the folks out there to find out what's going on in those warehouses.
Yeah, it's quite a long list too, and it's probably a little easier to kind of break them down into categories.
Okay.
Like small grains, alfalfa, or legumes like alfalfa and clovers, and forbs / wildflowers and that kind of thing. But it's a little easier to kind of think of it that way.
Okay.
Groupings,
Okay.
and then kind of dive in a little deeper.
Love to do
Each
that if you guys
specifically.
are up for that.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
That would be cool.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many different applications. We talk about cover crops a lot because that's kind of the topic of the times. But for years, AeroSeed's been, cleaning seed for all different purposes out there. We used to drive around the country hunting for pheasants and see all kinds of milo and those sorts of things out there. We may start seeing those more often now than we did in the past. Maybe you guys can tell us about those things.
Yeah, you want to talk about American Acres a little bit and how that kind of
So we're
ties in?
kind of experienced a little bit of a rebranding in our forages and alfalfa line. We'll see some products change, and it's not been anything that's been a secret. It's just when we're trying to consolidate so that we're working more cohesively with another seed company. That way, if we have inventory they need or they have inventory we need, it shows up and it's ready in a bag that matches and kind of goes that way. So it's taken a lot of time. We've spent time consolidating products as far as all right, we like this product better than we like our own, so we're going to keep yours. So a lot of things will look different, but the seed probably won't change. A lot of new names, same product type deal, new bag, and it's kind of all getting wrapped under the umbrella of the name American Acres. So they'll have a similar bag, similar tag look. But yeah, it's exciting. It just takes a lot of pulling stuff together to change all that stuff.
I bet. And you have to kind of do the research. You've probably been at this enough to know what you're shooting for as far as the seed. You said maybe one's a better product than the other. Maybe it's more accessible. Maybe you can offer it more consistently. I'm sure there's all kinds of things, Andre, that you have to figure into that.
Yeah, there's there's a lot of things we consider. Genetics, of course, being one of those, and then tying that all together with our, the sales team. So, our sister company, Star Seed, down in North Central Kansas, that's who we're working with. And that's where this umbrella of the American Acres is under. So they're drawing off our knowledge, we're drawing off their knowledge, and working together to kind of, make the Midwest a little bit more uniform as what we can provide, and it's part of it's inventory management, sure, but a lot of it is trying to pool the best products that we can possibly get, given a lot of certain, different areas that we got to look at, of course,
right?
Production and whatever else you got to consider. But yeah,
I'm sure that with that you figure the consistency of supply, because a lot of times we've talked over the years, if you're thinking about getting this particular seed, you might want to get it sooner than later because it might not be available, and that still might be the case depending on growing season and so forth, I'm sure, availability. But this probably gives you a little bit larger footprint to offer those things.
It does.
Okay.
Yeah, and that kind of draws into our booking period yet. So I believe we're going to extend that to January 10th. Is that correct?
Yeah, we're going to keep it rolling just because then people don't have to make a hurry up decision. But offering dollars off, calling it per bag per unit, and then an additional 5% prepay on that. And then the other thing we got going is on any alfalfa. If you think, hey, we're putting in a good stand this year, it's going to be a volume-based discount, which is what Arrow's done for a lot of years, with an additional prepay option too. Great opportunity for, I know it's been a good year in cattle, stuff like that. So,
okay, all right. Well, we're looking forward to talking to you guys off and on through next year and learning a little more about this conversion to make things better, and learn a little more about the seeds themselves. I'd be really interested to find out a little bit more about how we make more butterflies and that sort of thing with some of the things that you guys do. So,
absolutely.
All right.
Looking forward to it.
Anything we kind of bounced around here and kind of tried to find out if you were good when you were little to start with. We probably spent a little too much time on that. But is there anything else that you wanted to mention before we go to news?
No, I'd encourage you to take a look at our new revamped website. A little bit different URL, a little different name on it. So it's arrowseed.nativeseedgroup.com. I know that's long, probably hard to remember, but we did do a lot of revamping on it, a lot of new content on it, including cover crop calculator, which actually lets you punch in different species in create your own mix per se, and that can be priced out and given availability. So so it's a total revamp of that website, a lot of good content on it.
Okay, and the address again?
arrowseed.nativeseedgroup.com.
So I think arrowseed.com.
I think you
works.
probably still could.
And
your link show.
I bet you could Google right into it.
Yeah.
Just
group.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate you coming in.
Yeah, thank you.
And I noticed, Trevor, you behaved yourself pretty well at the gala on Saturday night. I'm proud of you.
I've been losing some sleep. I missed out on a pretty good art investment opportunity.
Yeah.
Well, you know how nerve-wracking that is when they say we're going to sell a caricature of Brent and Dave, and you're going, I don't know if we're going to get $5 out of this. It's kind of nerve-wracking. So.
It's a shame you didn't end up with it. It needs framed up here in the studio.
Well, we might be able to get a copy of it.
I think I know where it landed.
I do too. So I think we have a shot at getting a copy for it. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. News is next right after these words.
Happy holidays from all of us at Kincaidor Brewing. Wishing you good cheer, great beer, and an even better new year. Cheers from the Kincaidor crew.
Are you afraid of falling? Team Physical Therapy can help. 872-5111. Good balance is essential for a healthy, active life. Team Physical Therapy is here to help you stay healthy, improve your balance, and keep you active. 872-5111. Our highly trained physical therapist will design a personalized plan for you to help you improve your stability, decrease risk of falling, and get you back to doing what you love. Don't let that balance issue keep you at home, or if it does, we can come to you. Call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. Prosecutors in L.A. have until tomorrow to decide on formal charges against Rob and Michelle Reiner's son after police say his parents were stabbed to death at their home in Brentwood. CBS's Jonathan Vigliotti.
32-year-old Nick Reiner charged with murder. Investigators this morning trying to figure out what unfolded in the home behind me. The motive behind these brutal killings remains a mystery.
Officials in Rhode Island hope new video will help lead them to a suspect in the mass shooting at Brown that killed 2 students. CBS's Tom Hansen from Providence.
Images of a man wearing a hat, much of his face covered by a mask, captured just a few blocks from the Brown University building where a gunman entered a lecture hall on Saturday and opened fire.
New South Wales Premier Chris Minns after Sunday's massacre at Bondi Beach in Australia that killed 15.
I don't think there's any doubt that if we had our time again, of course we would do things differently.
Police believe father-son suspects were motivated by ISIS. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. Trade stocks and ETFs, options, futures, and crypto all on one platform. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move. All investments involve risk, including loss of principal. Options, futures, and crypto trading carry significant risk and may not suit all investors. Securities offered through Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Futures trading is offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Crypto offered through Robinhood Crypto LLC, NMLS ID 1702840, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Portfolio management offered by Robinhood Strategies, an SEC registered advisor.
Progressive knows there are some surprisingly expensive things in life, like rugs. People say a rug would really bring the room together. And sure, you don't know what that means, but it sounds important. Suddenly you're using words like jute and sisal. Then you see the price and lose it, because how can the thing you walk and spill on cost so much? So you devote your life to taking down Big Rug. But then you remember that switching your home and auto to Progressive could save you hundreds. So, looks like Big Rug is safe. For now. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
In Nebraska news, the Department of Health and Human Services has collected more than $200,000 from gambling winnings to go toward child support areas just at 3 months after implementing the program. The Gambling Winnings Set-Off for Outstanding Debt Act was approved through the passage of Legislative Bill 1317 and signed by Governor Jim Pillen in 2024. Pillen said this program ensures funds are being used to help support kids across Nebraska. Parents have an obligation to their children, and they're guaranteeing their well-being by collecting these winnings. The collections began September 2nd of 2025. The act requires gaming operators to withhold a portion of the winnings from individuals who have an unpaid debt with the state and remit the funds to the Department of Revenue. From there, the collected funds are distributed to various agencies, including the Department of Revenue, the Department of Labor, Department of Motor Vehicles, and the DHHS. Within the first 13 weeks, $529,091 was dispersed to these agencies, with the DHHS receiving $215,852 for the Child Support Enforcement Program. Director of the Office for Economic Assistance, Shannon Grotrian, said by administering these dollars directly to the families, the Child Support Enforcement Program is setting our state's children up for success. It's making an immediate impact on their livelihoods and making sure they have what they need to grow and thrive. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's News Source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, Here's Steve DeSager.
The Pittsburgh Steelers are now 8-6 this NFL season after beating Miami Monday night 28-15. Aaron Rodgers with 2 touchdown passes. The Steelers were down 3-0 late in the first half and then scored touchdowns on their next 4 drives. Pittsburgh's franchise has won 23 straight at home on Monday Night Football, dating back to 1991. Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes had his surgery Monday night on his torn ACL. Defensive end of the Packers, Micah Parsons, does indeed have a torn ACL. He was hurt Sunday. MRI confirmed that Monday. The Jets fired defensive coordinator Steve Wilks. In the NBA, Denver at home won in overtime against Houston, 128-125. Nikola Jokic, 39 points in a triple-double. Utah in overtime beat Dallas despite 42 points from Cooper Flagg. Victories for Detroit, Toronto, and Memphis. NHL wins for Dallas and for Anaheim.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times. Today, daytime highs approaching 59. Winds out of the northwest, 8 to 15 miles per hour. Lows dip down to about 27 tonight. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times. Tomorrow, highs around 55. Upper 30s Thursday, low 60s Friday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
RTA's Hardware is your connection for projects large to small. But there's so much more than hardware. Visit them for grills, smokers, home decor, countertop appliances, and outdoor living items, in addition to what you need for your projects. RTA's Hardware in Broken Bow.
It is 8:08. Let's go outside and find out what it really feels like with Jack Simpson. Jack, what's it like out there?
Well, honestly, I think we've been a bit spoiled this December. It's a beautiful 33 outside under a mostly sunny sky. Winds out of the southwest and west, 5 to 10. Barometric pressure, 2980. Humidity, 54%. No rain or snow in the last 24 hours and only a trace of precipitation for this month. The reason I say we are spoiled is because a high yesterday of 64 with an overnight low of 31.
Yeah, that's some pretty good data for being spoiled, no doubt about it. It wasn't windy yesterday. It just turned off beautiful, and today it's going to be nice. We are, I think, looking, according to your forecast, some winds later on. So, yeah, we are spoiled. Thanks, Jack.
You're welcome.
Pop quiz for you. Yesterday, the most popular place in Broken Bow, Nebraska was what?
Malham Park.
Nope.
I don't know.
The car wash.
Oh.
That place was nuts.
Oh, I bet. I never thought of that. The doctor's in the house. Stay tuned. We're going to get Dr. Jacobson in from Click Family Healthcare right after these words.
The BPX 9010 is the new herd feeding workhorse. Allow the BPX 9010 to bring simplicity, durability, and versatility to your ranch. Distributing uniform windrows along bunk lines or out in the pasture, it is ready to spread bedding with consistency and accuracy at ranges up to 50 feet. Processing bales is simple with this machine. It is ready. Are you? If so, give Power Solutions, your local Vermeer dealer, a call, 872-5522, or stop out 2 miles east of Broken Bow on Highway 2.
At Gothenburg Health, we understand that women's health is personal. That's why our clinic and specialty clinic offers comprehensive family practice, obstetric services, and an OBGYN specialist to support you in every stage of a woman's life. From routine exams and prenatal care to specialized treatments, our experienced providers and specialists are here to guide and care for you with the sensitivity you deserve. Schedule your appointment today and experience the difference. Gothenburg Health Clinic and Specialty Clinic, helping people live their best lives.
It's 10 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. As I mentioned, Dr. Jacobson is in the house from Click Family Healthcare here in Broken Bow, Nebraska. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Man, you look sharp today.
Thank you.
I'm telling you.
My wife does a good job of dressing me.
We understand.
Yes.
We understand.
I'm kind of disappointed, holiday season. I thought maybe you'd be wearing white. Purity.
Well, I don't.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have laughed.
I really have no comment.
Well, it's the Christmas season.
Nice of you to put me in that category.
You did go through a phase where it was the white shirt.
Yeah, I wore
for a while.
I wore the same one every day for 5 days a week.
Yeah, wasn't quite as white toward the end of the week as it was at the first of the week, but
and I spilled chocolate on it, and that was the end of it.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Anyway, so Merry Christmas to you.
Thank you.
I know the holidays are special for you guys and your crew at both Kearney here in Broken Bow as well. It just amazes me how fast time goes by. I think we may have talked about this last time, but Click Family's been here in Broken Bow for
5 years.
5 years.
Yep. We opened in October of 2020, right in the middle of the pandemic.
Right.
Probably not the smartest thing in the world, but we've been very pleased, and we're kind of preparing for an uptick here. We've been getting a bunch of calls with Dr. Minnick leaving and such, so kind of want to just point out what DPC is again.
Oh, good. I'm glad
for
you're gonna
people
do
that aren't really aware of what we do. So I always tell people, think about direct primary care as like going to having a gym membership. You pay your membership whether you go to the gym or not, and that's kind of the way direct primary care is. It's a direct membership model between you and the clinic. A lot of people want to complicate it, and what I tell people is just very simple. It's you pay me X amount of dollars per month, and I'll provide you, and my team will provide you with the best care we can. We cut out the middleman. So kids with an adult are $20 a month, 19 to 44s. 60 a month, 45 to 64 is 85 a month, and above 65 is 110.
Okay.
Had a brain fart there. We do things such as rapid strep, rapid influenza, fingerstick hemoglobin, blood sugar, urine pregnancy tests. Those are all included in your membership. So we try not to nickel and dime our customers with those kind of things. We do procedures at our cost. We draw blood essentially at our cost. I charge $10 to put the needle in your arm, and then you pay essentially what I pay for the lab tests, which will save 80 to 90% over almost anybody else. Because, again, we don't have that overhead. We don't have 4 people in the back room trying to collect insurance money. So we're able to keep our prices reasonable and keep the price to where it's not a barrier for people to come get health care. I'm sure you've seen the headlines. You've announced the headlines on your station here, mainstream media, that healthcare costs are set to skyrocket. Well, it's not so much healthcare costs, it's health insurance that's set to skyrocket. And there's a big distinction there in my mind that as Americans, we're addicted to insurance, especially health insurance. And insurance, by definition, is a risk mitigation tool. You have insurance on your car in case you get in a wreck. You have insurance on your house in case you get a hailstorm or fire. And so those are catastrophic. Why do we have insurance? An insurance company tell us what generic blood pressure medicine they're going to cover for you. And that's one thing that we're able to get those things cheaper and help. Both the pharmacies here in town have cash pay, so we're able to get prescription drugs cheaper as well. And we simply do that by cutting out the middleman. It amazes me if you walked into, say, CHI in Kearney and you wanted an MRI of your knee, it's going to cost you about $3,000. But if you go on a website called mdsave.com and you buy it up front, it's $485.
Wow.
So what's the difference between $3,000 and $485? That's all waste in the healthcare system. That's the middleman trying to get their piece of the pie. And that's really what our model helps people navigate through that. We truly are the quarterback, and we try to get you the best prices we can. We have a lot of our customers. We have more people with health insurance than without, but they're typically high deductible plans. And so they'll match us, pay us a monthly membership, and then we can take care of 95% of most people's health care. They have their insurance in case they do get in a car wreck, in case they do have to be in the hospital, they need surgery, or they get diagnosed with cancer, something like that. So we're seeing a lot of our customers move to share plans. So I know you guys have had MediShare advertisements on your station here. We actually offer Sedera to our employees, and that's what my wife and I have. So there are other options out there besides health insurance that I think paired with our services, give you much better health care than the traditional life or health insurance plan.
Doc, it seems as you're laying this out, it does make an awful lot of sense. If I'm in that $80 a month category, I'm going to spend about $1,000 with you in
Correct.
a year,
Yep.
and I'll be able to walk in anytime for any of the general practice things that you offer, and you're going to charge extra for a little bit for blood draws and different things, but you still need that insurance for if something really does show up, like a cancer or something like that, right?
You need some sort of catastrophic coverage, whether that be insurance or whether that be a share plan. The beauty of us, as you kind of touched on there, is, we guarantee same day, next day appointments. We allow access by multiple channels. So the first thing when you sign up, you get my email and you get my cell phone. So you have access to me 24/7, 365 via text or phone or email. I always tell people, you new patients, you text me at 2 a.m. with a cough, it's going to be a really short phone call. You text me at 2 a.m. with chest pain, we're going to get you taken care of. Because there are some things I do have parameters.
Of course you do.
But we've not had anybody abuse that. And we've been open in 8 years in Kearney and 5 years here, and nobody abuses it because they know if they call at 4:45 on Friday, we're going to take care of them. We're not going to say go to urgent care, go to the ER. They call Saturday morning. I'll see them in the clinic if I need to. We'll do what we need to do to keep people out of the emergency room and ER, because that's unfortunately the worst place to go to get your health care, because one, they don't know you. Two, a lot of times they're not staffed by physicians, so your knowledge base is a lot less in a lot of instances. It's the best of both worlds. And I'm a pretty pragmatic kind of a guy. I'm a right brain where I'm over analytical. I'm an ex-banker. But when it came to doing direct primary care, I never once questioned that the model would work, just because health insurance companies are selling a product nobody can afford to buy.
It makes, we talk a lot of times about, gosh, I wish it was like the old days when I would go in and see the doc who knew me, or was somebody that you got to know, and you could call them on the phone. And even back in the old days, they'd come to your house if they had to, if you were really sick. You're kind of rolling back the clock here to those kinds of things. Plus, you were paying reasonable fees for going and seeing the doctor back in the day. Maybe they didn't seem reasonable with what you were making in a year, but still matching up better than what this health insurance product, as you say, is going to cost.
The one thing I tell people a lot of times is we're trying to turn the clock back 50 years, to where I know you, you know me, my team knows you, because we want to build a relationship with you. So all of our initial appointments are an hour, longer if they need to be. All of our follow-up appointments are 30 minutes. And we have a saying in direct primary care that time leads to relationship, relationship leads to trust. So say, for instance, you remember and you call me and say, hey, I think I have a sinus infection. Can I get an antibiotic? I'm going to tell you no. You need to come see me, because I want to see what you think a sinus infection symptoms are. The most common thing we see that compares to a sinus infection is porta-controlled allergies. The second time you call, I'm probably going to make you come see me. But that third time, you're going to call me, you're going to say, well, I have this, this, and this, but I don't have this and this. Okay, sounds like you do have a sinus infection. We try to educate our patients so that they don't have to instantly jump to, I got to go see the doctor, I got to go spend $100 or $300. So we spend a lot of time educating. Now, there are certain things I do have to see you. I can't look in your ears over a text message or video. I can't listen to your heart. I can't listen to your lungs. I can't look at your throat. I can't swab your throat. So there are a lot of things that we do need to see you, but there are a lot of things that we can do follow-up via video, via phone call, that preserves your time, so you don't have to take off work. Probably one of the biggest examples that we see a lot of is the mom that the child wakes up with a gunky eye, and mom calls and says, I think that my child has pink eye. Can I get an appointment? And our first response, my team and I, is, well, pull the eyelids down, take a picture, and send it to us. Because if the conjunctiva is bright red, the sclera is a little bit red, and it's goopy, it's conjunctivitis. Now, 99 times out of 100 or 95 times, it's probably viral, but kids have to be on an antibiotic drop to go back to school or to go to daycare. So, it's like, hey, walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck. You don't need to take time off. Where do you want me to send the prescription, or do you want to stop by if you're in Kearney? You want to stop by and pick it up. So we try to use technology to our advantage and to our customers' advantage so that they're not having to waste their time. The younger generation would much rather do technology than the older generation. They would rather be seen. And, we will pair your health care to what your personal preferences are.
Okay. All right. I'm glad you went through that, because we get together and we talk, and sometimes we don't talk about the actual platform you're offering.
Well, like I said, we've been getting quite a few calls recently, so I thought it would be good just to kind of reset that groundwork, because we haven't talked about it in its entirety for quite a while.
The other side of that, too, is if the model fits a business, that they have enough employees who are looking to have insurance through their business. You work with businesses on that, right?
We do. We've got about 48 companies, I think, between the two clinics that pay us the monthly membership for their employees to be seen. And some of them are paired up with Sedera, which is one of the share plans. So they're able to offer their employees a catastrophic plan plus the acute care plan, versus they can't afford to pay a huge insurance premium. Well, I can't afford that, so I'm not going to be able to afford this. Or I can afford to pay Dr. Jacobson, but I can't afford you to provide insurance, where the share plans allow them to give both. And it's really good, because it allows those employers to maintain or to hang on to those good employees. Because employees will leave for $1 an hour in health insurance, or they'll take a cut and pay for health insurance, when in reality they're really not getting anything. Because one of the things I always tell people is health insurance is simply a payment mechanism to get health care. Having a share plan is a payment mechanism to get health care. Paying Click Family Healthcare your monthly membership is a mechanism to get health care, but I'm the only one providing the health care. Insurance companies don't provide it. Share plans don't provide it. We do. And so you get the best of both worlds. I think that you're paying somebody, and especially as an employer, you're actually providing your employees with health care, versus, well, I'm just going to pay your premium, or you're going to pay half your premium, or whatever. You still have a $7,000 deductible. Well, most people working $20 an hour jobs can't afford a $7,000 deductible.
Yeah, there's probably going to be a uptick in interest following the first of the year, when some of these increases from the healthcare insurance companies enact what they're going to be charging.
Well, I was talking to a young lady the other day that she actually has some health issues. She goes to see a specialist over in Iowa City for vision. She said her monthly premium is going from $240 to $1,000 a month.
I don't see how they expect that to work. Just sit down and pencil that out. If we already know that a lot of people are working right now, you call them the working poor.
Exactly.
Last time you were here.
Yep.
That are working a full-time job, a husband and wife, both working full-time jobs. One of them is working full-time to pay for daycare and health insurance.
Right. Yep.
We're kind of headed in the wrong direction, and I think.
Well, I think there's a lot of truth to that, but I think on the other side, you have to look at the system, and I always tell when people start talking about, health insurance and that, I always say, well, whenever you drive into a big city, who always has the nicest buildings?
Well, yeah.
Health insurance companies,
yeah,
and hospitals. Why is that? They're controlling the pricing of the market. And so they can get what they want. the healthcare subsidies, I don't care which side of the aisle you're on, whether it's healthcare subsidies or whether it's allowing some sort of a tax break so people can go buy and have competition across borders for health insurance. But Obamacare was the thing that started everything rolling downhill, unfortunately. And if you actually look at Obamacare, the goal of Obamacare was to push health care from the specialists back to primary care.
That was the goal.
That was the goal. But that provision actually was taken out because of Big Pharma and the hospital lobbies. So it was destined to fail before it ever was passed because the purpose was gone.
Yeah, you said that before, and it's kind of stuck in my head because I think I've told you this story. Talking with one of our political representatives, and they said we got to get rid of Obamacare, and I said, well, I think the idea was fine, or I mean there were some good ideas there, but once the lobbyists got involved, and once Obama at that time started giving in to the insurance companies to get the bill passed, it distorted.
Right. Yeah. And I mean the idea behind it, I think, was a very valid idea, and a kind of a noble idea, but no different than what I do, no different than what you do. There's competition in the market.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I learned when I was in banking. I always say there's 4 things I learned. One, you have to have a product that's easily available. You have to have a product that's easy to use or accessible. You have to have a product that's affordable, and you have to have a product that's in demand. If you don't have those 4 things, you don't have a product. Well, look at our healthcare system. It's not affordable. It's not easy to use. So 2 of the 4 right there are gone with our healthcare system the way it's set up today. So, and it's not the physician's fault.
No, it's not.
People complain about the local physician or the doctor they see. It's not their fault. I always give the example, if I work for CHI in Kearney, as a family physician, I'd be expected to see 24 to 27 people in a 7.5-hour shift. That's 1 every 15 minutes. Now, you're on vacation, so I'm seeing your acutes, they're double booking me. Well, I can't provide good health care in 15 minutes. But I've got a 33-year-old with an MBA that's my office manager telling me, well, if you want to hit your bonus, you need to see 2 or 3 more patients a day. And it's like, my God, I'm here till 8 o'clock at night. I'm missing my kids' activities to get my paperwork done. What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
And that's why we're really seeing a huge explosion in direct primary care.
Well, folks, if you're interested, what's the best way to get a hold of you and talk about this?
Well, the best way to get a hold of us would be to call our phone. So Broken Bow is 308-870-8073. Kearney's 308-787-631. I always tell people, go look on our website, because a lot of times that will stimulate questions about how it actually works, and then when we talk, we can get more questions answered. Signing up is, you go to our website, you click on, most people it takes 15 minutes. It's all drop down menus. We don't have 5-page applications that people have to fill out. We don't have a bunch of paperwork. You do that once and you're done, because you fill out your demographics, your health history. Our patient agreement is right there, and then the last thing is you put in a credit card or a debit card for however you want to pay for it. So we try to keep things as simple as we can for people. I believe in the KISS principle. So that's one thing we try to do from the get-go.
Okay. Before we let you go, we know that the Arnold schools are closed today and tomorrow because they have some sick kids up at Taylor. They were closed earlier this week. There's a lot of gunk going around. What are you seeing?
We're seeing norovirus, which is the GI bug. And unfortunately, with a virus, it just has to run its course.
Mm-hmm.
We're seeing some COVID, and we're seeing influenza. So one of the things I kind of wanted to touch on with influenza, and it kind of falls into COVID, influenza both. If you feel fine and 2 hours later you feel like a truck ran over you, it's probably influenza. if you wake up and you've got a fever of 100, you feel fine when you go to bed, you wake up in the middle of the night and you got a fever of 102, 103, you feel like the truck ran over you, it's probably influenza. So common sense says if you have those symptoms, stay home. Don't go to work. Don't give it to your coworkers. Don't go to school. Don't send your kids to school because that's how it's getting spread. Now, Christmas is coming at a good time because schools will be shutting down at the end of the week.
Yeah.
So we'll have a couple weeks to kind of get things settled down. But we saw a huge spike after Thanksgiving. But those are the two main things we're seeing is the norovirus, which is just GI stuff, and then body aches. If people say, well, they'll call and say, well, I think I have the flu. Well, when did your symptoms start? Well, they started last week. You don't have influenza because influenza is that acute onset. I feel good. 2 hours later, I feel bad. Still seeing a lot of people with congestion, and when we do their exam, their nose is puffy. It looks like allergies. Most common cause of sinusitis, especially in Nebraska, is poorly controlled allergies because the nasal mucosa swells up. The fluid doesn't drain from the inner ears or from the sinuses, and so we get ear infections and sinus infections.
And some of it's going down your throat.
Yep. And I mean, I saw a young lady yesterday who has 4 boys, and 3 of them have been fighting this for about 3 weeks. She started out with fevers and chills, got a little bit better. Now she's back fever and chilling, so went ahead and we put her on an antibiotic prophylactically and sent her to get a chest x-ray, and she turned out she has pneumonia.
Oh, gosh.
So, you can't let things go too long. But I'm very conservative when it comes to giving out antibiotics because of the damage it does to the GI, all the microbiomes. Our immune system really starts in our gut. So I'm reluctant to just give somebody antibiotics unless we know what's going on. But we're seeing some what we call secondary sickness or secondary bacterial infections where they'll start out with a cold, viral, get better for a few days, and then get sick again. At that point, typically you're going to need an antibiotic to get over it.
Okay. All right. It's always interesting to have you in. We appreciate you.
Well, it's always fun to come, because I can't explain what I do in a 30-second ad spot on your station. I can't explain what I do in a ad in the newspaper. So I really enjoy coming here because we're able to talk about what we do and give people a little bit better understanding. So I don't spend very many dollars on advertising, but I feel the best dollars I spend are right here with
thank
you guys.
Appreciate that.
Yeah,
very much. Maybe I could come in for a free checkup.
Dr. Ashby, a guy I used to work with, I was 43 when I joined him. He was 83. He would always get these guys to come in for their annual physical exam, and when he'd do their prostate exam, he'd always say, well, I can give you a second opinion. I'll use 2 fingers.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Yikes.
So,
I'm not interested in that.
Yeah, it's, direct primary care is doing what I love to do.
Yeah.
I'm able to be a physician. I'm not a box checker for insurance companies for Medicare, Medicaid. So, I turned 65 in June, and people are saying, well, when are you going to retire? It's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm in a big hurry to retire, but, we're slowing down. I mean, I hired a PA in Kearney so I could slow down a little bit. But, when you love what you do, there's not a reason to think about getting out.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we hope you don't for a while anyway.
Well, I'm not planning on it.
Okay. All right. Well, Merry Christmas to you.
Same to you.
We'll take a time out with these words and continue with the breakfast show.
Thanks for starting your day with us.
It's gonna be a good day.
Every morning. KCNI, KBBN Radio.
Some secrets can't be kept. Celebrate the season at The Secret Garden with 20% off all books and devotionals and 15% off t-shirts and artificial greenery. Maintenance-free amaryllis bulbs have arrived, and AMPTO poinsettias and Christmas cactus are still available. Grab a delicious drink and enjoy a hot $5 lunch while you shop. Open every day until Christmas, weekdays 11:30 to 4:30, Saturdays 8:30 to 4:30, and Sundays 1 to 4. Shop anytime at thesecretgardenonline.com. Located 2 1/4 miles west of Myrna on Highway 92 and a half a mile north.
Happy holidays from Crossroads Mission Avenue in Broken Bow on the east side of the square. This season, you can make a real difference by shopping at Mission Avenue Thrift. Every purchase helps support Central Nebraska's homeless outreach and the Custer County Mobile Food Pantry. Packed with great finds including clothing, home goods, and more. At Mission Avenue, you can treat yourself while giving back. Spread holiday cheer and help your community. Stop by Mission Avenue Thrift today and make your shopping count.
If you're job hunting, the employment page on sandhillsexpress.com is where opportunity knocks.
Show me the money!
From full-time careers to part-time gigs, local businesses are ready to hire. And all the info you need to apply is just a click away.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
Head to sandhillsexpress.com and find your next move. Real jobs, real opportunities, right here in Central Nebraska.
You go and see them this week so you can have a chance to spin and see with their wheel. It's packed with savings and offers that will make your shopping extra special. Remember, they are Christmas Bucks participants as well. Shop and try to win. Open 8:30 to 3 Christmas Eve, close Christmas Day. Plan your prescriptions accordingly and visit soon at Varney Pharmacy, downtown Broken Bow.
The holidays are here, and with all the cooking, traveling, and shopping, life can get hectic. Bruning Bank makes it easy to stay on top of your finances wherever you go. With the Bruning Bank mobile banking app, you can manage travel plans, track spending, report lost cards, and more, right from your phone. Take the stress out of the season. Visit us on the north side of the square in Broken Bow to get started with mobile banking today. Bruning Bank. Build, grow, and thrive in the new year. Member FDIC.
Need stocking stuffers? Geared for Sports in Broken Bow has you covered. This week they are on sale for 25% off. Some stocking stuffers include socks, water bottles, stocking caps, hats, and if you ask Scott, you never know what might fit in his stocking. Finish off your shopping with the help of Geared for Sports. Stocking stuffers 25% off. Open Monday to Friday 10 to 6, Saturday 10 to 4, and on Sundays noon to 4 through Christmas. Geared for Sports, west side of the square in Broken Bow.
20 minutes before the hour, let's visit with Mark Stock with Big Iron Auction Company. Mark?
Tuesday morning, everybody. We have got a full slate of auction action today, and we start at 8:30 this morning with a big sale in Hamilton, Illinois. A no-reserve dealer and farmer machinery auction. Over 540 items will start to close out here. The first items at 8:30 this morning. Wide variety of good quality equipment that will sell this morning. And then at 10 o'clock, Greenwell Brothers are retiring. They are from Uniontown, Kentucky. 141 of the highest quality, latest model equipment you're going to find selling anywhere in North America. 2024 John Deere S780 combines, 2023 John Deere 412R self-propelled sprayers, 2022 John Deere 9R 540 four-wheel drive tractors, 2022 year model 36-row 20-inch planters. There's late model pickup trucks, 2024 John Deere 8R 370 mechanical front tractors. There's a whole host of Volvo semi-truck tractors. There's grain trailers, fuel trailers, service trucks, corn heads, draper trailers, cultipackers, you name it, you're going to find it on this huge sale. The equipment located in Uniontown, Kentucky, and it will sell today to the highest bidder. And today at 10:30 this morning is our special end-of-year construction equipment auction featuring late model construction equipment. We have the Bob Ward Jr. Equipment Retirement Sale in Dallas, Texas. Bob started in the business in 1974 with his father, and today they will sell 40 high-quality Komatsu and Caterpillar and John Deere equipment. You have to see it to believe it. The maintenance is exceptional, and it will all be sold today on Big Iron. There are Cat 963 track loaders, John Deere 672G all-wheel drive motor graders, Caterpillar D6K2 LGP dozers, Komatsu PC 228 excavators. Also today is the KRW construction equipment by Blair, Nebraska, featuring Case 820E wheel loader, Caterpillar 329 DL excavator, Nissan 80 rough terrain forklift, a big Caterpillar D7H LGP dozer. It's a Series 2. And if you need a dump truck, the Tommy Atwell retirement sale featuring 2025 year model, 2024 year model Peterbilt 567 quad axle dump trucks. They are something special. And then today at 1 o'clock this afternoon, it's the Nebraska Husker breeding stock auction featuring Angus bred cows and Angus bred heifers. Reputation animals coming from O'Neill, Nebraska, Wiley, Colorado, Harrison, Nebraska, Dunning, Nebraska, Albin, Wyoming. They are special. Call the owners for more information. They will sell today here on Big Iron at 1 o'clock this afternoon. An outstanding lineup taking place today with construction equipment, ag equipment, and livestock. And then tomorrow's another huge sale. Over 3,215 items will sell for over 190 different sellers. This is a very large auction, a tremendous lineup of retirement sales. Terry and Lori Herkenbach, they are retiring by Lindsay, Nebraska, selling one owner Case IH equipment. He bought his 2015 Case IH Magnum 280 and his Case IH Magnum 250 brand new. Scott and Monica Rickert, their retirement sale by Gresham, Nebraska, 81 items. Featuring a John Deere 8345R mechanical front tractor, a John Deere 4450 two-wheel drive. They've got some exceptional Peterbilt and Kenworth tri-axle day cab semi-truck tractors. Rademacher Brothers, their retirement sale by Bertrand, Nebraska, featuring a Case IH 5130 axial foe combine, a 1994 Chevrolet C70 Kodiak tandem axle grain truck with a steel box and hoist. Trotter Incorporated by Arcadia, Nebraska. They will sell 28 items featuring a Case IH Titan 3020 self-propelled floater, Case IH Titan 4530 self-propelled dry fertilizer spreader. They have a Doosan propane-powered forklift, Case IH Patriot 4420 self-propelled sprayers. Also, Walrus Farms by Arcadia, Nebraska will sell 100 items today. A 2022 Ford F-150 XLT 4x4 crew cab pickup. John Deere 8410T track tractor, Heston 9260 self-propelled windrower, a 2005 Peterbilt 379 semi-truck tractor, Wilson DWH 550B tri-axle grain trailer, a 2024 Polaris 1000 XP 4x4 UTV, 2023 year model Vermeer VS 570 vertical mixer feeder wagon. There's a Buffalo Bale Retriever and so many more items. The items located by Arcadia, Nebraska, selling tomorrow. Another huge seller tomorrow is Belltown Farms Hudson LLC with 124 items located by Dickens, Nebraska. There is a lot of organic farming equipment being sold on this sale. And they have some late model John Deere L341NP large square balers, 2023 year model. There's 2022 year model MacDon FD 135 flex draper heads, 2021 John Deere W235 windrowers, 2022 year model John Deere 2680H 25-foot high-speed disc, 2022 year model Landau 9630 30-foot field cultivator, 2022 year model JBS tandem axle manure spreaders. And then we take a breath and start all over again on Thursday, December the 18th, with the John Deere Premium Equipment Auction featuring 31 late model pieces of John Deere machinery. Quad track tractors, folding corn heads, John Deere skid steers, John Deere 6R mechanical front tractors, late model John Deere sprayers. Plus, on Thursday of this week, D&K Woodman, they are retiring. At 11 o'clock in the morning, equipment by Kennesaw, Nebraska will sell a John Deere S680 Combine, John Deere 6000 Series high-cycle self-propelled sprayer. There's a John Deere 8320 mechanical front tractor, Freightliner Columbia day cab semi-truck tractors. There's a John Deere 4055 two-wheel drive tractor, 712C corn heads. This is another outstanding lineup of equipment selling on a retirement sale. And then Friday of this week is the M&T White Farm sale. This is a retirement sale in Oklahoma. Dennis and Janice Brinkman, their retirement sale is by Green, Iowa on Friday. And Jack and Doreen Grody, their retirement sale by Carroll, Iowa, also on Friday. And then we kick right back into it next week with AgriVision Equipment Group LLC, a John Deere dealer selling late model equipment on December the 22nd. And then December the 23rd, we have a huge Wednesday sale featuring a tremendous lineup of equipment with more retirement sales from all across the country, plus our holiday bred livestock sale on December the 23rd as well. Please dial up the Big Iron website and give us a call if you have any questions. We want to thank you for making Big Iron your one-stop shop to find all of your agricultural equipment needs, construction equipment, all of your livestock that you're looking for in your operation. We appreciate your business. Thank you so very much.
All right. Thank you, Mark Stock, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you as well.
Snowflakes spinning like
Land and recreational brokers. We've been inundated with buyers from all over the country finding our website and asking about north central Nebraska farmland. Most buyers would be delighted to lease back the land to the seller or their trusted tenants. If you are thinking about taking advantage of these once-in-a-lifetime market conditions, call me, April Good, for a free market analysis on your property and check us out at lashleyland.com.
Life moves at the speed of light. Don't let pain put you on pause. At Rise Rehab and Performance, we believe everyone deserves to feel their best without pain holding them back. Whether it's recovering from an injury, managing chronic pain, or just getting back to doing what you love, our expert team is here to help take the first steps toward healing. Personalized care, cutting-edge treatments, and results that speak for themselves. Rise Rehab and Performance, 872-5800. We rehab, you recover, then rise.
Are you or someone you know struggling with depression, anxiety, trauma, or other mental health challenges? Do you wonder where you can get help and support locally? An online list is ready and available for you that includes local, trained, caring mental health providers. Visit mhpcc.org. Mental health providers and services available in Custer County can be found quickly and easily at mhpcc.org.
It is 8:52. With that thought in mind, the Christmas season, holiday season, is a happy time, but it can also be a very difficult time. And in years past, the Presbyterian Church in Broken Bow has brought about the Community Blue Christmas Service, and that is being held again tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock at the First Presbyterian Church in Broken Bow, to recognize that this can be a difficult time of the year for many people. And if you would like to take that in, that service will be available at 7 o'clock tomorrow night at the Presbyterian Church. It's also available online, fpcbb.org, on your YouTube channel, or on the Presbyterian Church Facebook page.
Circle V Stitch and Post, ready to go to work for you, can put together some really neat customized gifts. Now, I know that the window's getting kind of short here to get things ready for Christmas, but hey, what's wrong with giving maybe a belated gift if it's personalized? If you're looking to have your logo or brand maybe customized on shirts, hoodies, hats, and more, well, Velma at Circle V Stitch and Post can certainly make that happen. She also creates meaningful gifts with embroidery on throws, whether it's for a wedding, a remembrance, or any special occasion. And don't miss out on some of the other different things that she can personalize for you, things like cowhide coasters, rugs, and table runners, customized just for you. Support local and bring your ideas to life. Call Velma today at 872-6173. 872-6173 for Circle V Stitch and Post.
Thank you, Brent. It's 8:53. Sergeant Pipe has an opening for a maintenance technician here in Broken Bow. Duties include, but are not limited to, the following: routine inspections to building grounds and equipment to ensure compliance with safety standards. You'll need to be able to perform basic repairs of equipment, preventative maintenance, lubricating machinery and garage doors, changing filters, and vehicle maintenance. Maintain accurate records of maintenance. Emergency repairs on all machines and equipment will be required, and general upkeep to ensure the facilities are well maintained. This position is a 5-day-a-week job, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. They offer competitive wages. They are an equal opportunity employer, and benefits include health insurance, dental, vision, 401k, and paid time off. You need to apply. A couple different ways you can apply, actually. In person at 114 North First Avenue in Broken Bow, or go to the website to sergeantpipe.com/careers and get your application in that way. If you have questions, call 308-872-6477. 872-6477 is the number to call for that great job at Sergeant Pipe. Here on the Breakfast Show, in the 9 o'clock hour this morning, we're going to talk about a big show out at Sly's on Friday. Chris Lager's coming to town. We'll tell you about that. Also want to remind you that the 18th, which is Thursday, is a big night at the Broken Bow Schools at the new Arts Center, Performing Arts Center, as the Holiday Notes fundraising concert will take place starting at 6 p.m. Tickets are $20 and may be purchased at the Broken Bow Chamber of Commerce, or you can call Leah at 872-1250 and get your tickets in advance. Get yourself a seat in the new facility, remodeled facility, and listen to the kids sing those holiday notes.
Absolutely.
Should be a lot of fun.
Since we have just a couple of minutes here before the news, I thought I would update you on what our sports schedule, broadcast-wise, looks like for this week. We've made an addition this week to our high school sports broadcast schedule. Of course, well, I think all of us were hoping that the Nebraska volleyball team was going to be playing on Thursday night, but unfortunately that won't be happening. So we added a basketball matchup to our high school sports calendar. Coming up on Thursday, Larry and Jeremy are going to travel to Mullen for us. We're going to bring you girls and boys basketball, area matchup between Mullen and Anselmo Myrna. Girls game tipping at 6 Central Time, and the boys game will follow. We'll have that for you on KBBN Radio on Thursday night. Also on Thursday, yours truly, along with Jack Simpson to run the camera, and Mr. Kirk Crawley. And if Kirk's going along, that means we're doing wrestling. And so we'll be in Ansley for you on Thursday for an Ansley Wrestling Quad. Ansley, Litchfield, South Loop, Twin Loop, and Overton among the teams competing. And we'll have those matches for you. We're going to do the radio broadcast of the wrestling on KCNI since it is starting a little bit earlier in the day. It'll start at 5 o'clock. And we'll also do a live video stream as well, so you can watch the matches from that quad through the Sandhills Express live video stream. That'll be on Thursday. And then on Friday, we'll travel to Ainsworth, and we'll have more high school basketball for you on Friday as Broken Bow travels to Ainsworth for girls and boys basketball. Girls game tipping at 6, boys to follow. We'll also do the live video stream as well. The radio coverage of those games will be on KBBN. And then we'll do even more on Saturday afternoon when we go to Sumner to have SEM taking on Sandhills Thetford. Those will be afternoon games, tipping at 3 o'clock. And again, we'll do the radio on KBBN, also the live video stream as well on Saturday.
News is next.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. An overdue mixed bag in new government jobs data this morning. CBS's Jill Schlesinger.
For the first 4 months of the year, job creation averaged about 123,000 jobs a month. But since then, job creation has really tailed off.
The unemployment rate rose to 4.6%, its highest since 2021. An update on the murders of movie director Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle after their 32-year-old son Nick was taken into custody. CBS's Jonathan Vigliotti's in L.A.
The LAPD has the case. They're going to hand it over to the district attorney's office. We do know that the district attorney has until tomorrow to formally file those charges.
Officials in Australia calling Sunday's mass shooting a terrorist attack inspired by ISIS. BBC's Katie Silver.
For the last couple of hours, we have heard people singing traditional Jewish songs in Hebrew. There was also a choir that came, and they were also just recently singing Hallelujah by Jeff Buckley.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
So Pure Talk just had their best year ever and asked me if I'd like to thank their customers on their behalf for being so awesome. I said sure. It's important to say thanks, especially this time of year, which is why, as one of their many satisfied customers, I should probably thank Pure Talk first for keeping their customer service in this country and for providing hundreds of American jobs. I appreciate that. I also appreciate their Roundup program, which makes it easy to support America's Warrior Partnership and join the fight against veteran suicide. And I love that Pure Talk donated 1,000 hand-sewn Made in America flags to veterans around Independence Day. And of course, I really appreciate their generous support of my own foundation, MicroWorks, and their commitment to help us train the next generation of skilled workers. Having said all that, it's now my pleasure, on behalf of everyone at Pure Talk, to thank you sincerely for choosing to do business with an American wireless company that actually stands for something. And one more thing. Merry Christmas.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles,
Here's Steve DeSager.
The Pittsburgh Steelers are now 8-6 this NFL season after beating Miami Monday night 28-15. Aaron Rodgers with 2 touchdown passes. The Steelers were down 3-0 late in the first half and then scored touchdowns on their next 4 drives. Pittsburgh's franchise has won 23 straight at home on Monday Night Football, dating back to 1991. Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes had his surgery Monday night on his torn ACL. Defensive end of the Packers, Micah Parsons, does indeed have a torn ACL. He was hurt Sunday. MRI confirmed that Monday. The Jets fired defensive coordinator Steve Wilks. In the NBA, Denver at home won in overtime against Houston, 128-125. Nikola Jokic, 39 points in a triple-double. Utah in overtime beat Dallas despite 42 points from Cooper Flagg. Victories for Detroit, Toronto, and Memphis. NHL wins for Dallas and for Anaheim.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times. Today, daytime highs approaching 59. Winds out of the northwest, 8 to 15 miles per hour. Lows dip down to about 27 tonight. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times. Tomorrow, highs around 55. Upper 30s Thursday, low 60s Friday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Nebraska State Bank, leading, serving, growing. Since 1917, their integrity and passion have enabled them to offer innovative products, deliver superior service, and make local decisions for their customers. Visit nesb.bank or visit one of their area locations.
It is already 38 degrees outside, partly sunny, winds calm, barometric pressure rising at 2981, humidity at 54%. High yesterday was 64 with an overnight low of 31. Sunset today at 5:10, sunrise tomorrow morning at 7:59. Just a trace of precipitation measured so far this month, as we had a few skiffs of snow and a little ice recently, but nothing measurable so far. Brett and Dave with you here on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on this Tuesday as we approach Christmas quickly. Seems crazy. I'm still not over it yet. I don't know about you folks out there, but it just seemed like summer just got over.
Yeah. Well, yesterday felt almost like summer.
It really did.
What an afternoon. That was gorgeous.
Great.
Wow.
So if you're celebrating a birthday today, ladies and gentlemen, and first of all, I want to bring you a disclaimer. We'll not be playing any music from this particular birthday person. Benny Anderson, 79 today, musician, founder of the Swedish supergroup ABBA, or ABBA.
Come on, Dave.
Nope.
Come on.
Nope. Take a chance on me. He's not hitting the airwaves today.
Oh, come on, little dancing.
Sorry, Doug.
Maybe a little dancing queen.
Oh boy.
Come on, Dave.
Oh no, can't go there. Had all this great rockabilly going. I'm not coming in with ABBA.
Did ABBA do a Christmas album? Did ABBA do any Christmas music?
Doug thinks so.
Yeah? Oh.
I think he's part Swedish.
I
think Doug's part Swedish.
I think you should search that out. Play an ABBA Christmas song. That'd be awesome.
Oh, boy. Benjamin Bratt, 62, best known for playing a part in Law and Order. Detective Ray Curtis also played Dr. Jake Riley in Private Practice, and Gloria's ex on Manny's father on Modern Family.
He played he played a role in Miss Congeniality with Sandra Bullock too. Did you ever watch that show?
Yeah, I like that show.
I like that movie.
William the Refrigerator Perry.
Yeah, there you go.
63 today, not 83. NFL player, the former defensive lineman, got his nickname because of his imposing size. He had the largest Super Bowl ring ever, size 25. The average ring size is between 10 and 12.
Yeah, the days of the fridge.
Yeah, the fridge. They even ran him a few times, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Right down there on the goal line.
Yeah. Billy Gibbons. Billy is 76 today, lead vocalist and guitarist for the band ZZ Top. And he has the longest beard in rock and roll. Also played Angela's father on the TV drama Bones, which I didn't know anything about, but certainly we know that he's a lead singer for ZZ Top. This ain't ABBA.
Rumors spreading round.
Top on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Brent Apperson, my co-host, next door neighbor, brother and son all in one. What do you have over there on table 2?
12 days of Christmas deals going on at Lily Kate Boutique in Broken Bow. Here's your deal for today. 15% off kids' clothes. 15% off kids' clothes. That's your Christmas deal today at Lily Kate Boutique. Make sure you watch their Facebook page for the deals each day and grab a different deal each day until Christmas Eve day. It's at Lily Kate Boutique, north side of the square in Broken Bow.
A reminder, today is December 16th already, and today on KCNI you'll be hearing from the Sandhills and Thedford kindergartners. And over on KBBN, Sargent and Taylor kindergartners will be featured. And then tomorrow we'll switch that around. Sargent and Taylor on KCNI, Sandhills Thedford on KBBN radio. So the kids continue to entertain us, and we'll do so up until we go all the way through Broken Bow kindergartners and some kids from the Custer Christian School will be on the 24th of December. So we'll go all the way up through Christmas Eve. Well, this Friday's a big night, Brent. I know there's a lot of things going on, but if you like blues, rock, country, reggae, I don't know, all sorts of funk, all sorts of things blended together like gumbo music, then you better get out to Sly's because Chris Lager is back. He'll be back ready to rock around the Christmas tree this Friday night at Sly's. Plan to join your friends for the ultimate Christmas party featuring the sounds of Chris Lager from 9 until 1 a.m. And, of course, if Chris is in town, there'll be a little game called Bun Darts and a $200 first prize for the winner.
Wow.
Yes. Takes a lot of talent to be a good bun dart person.
Does it? I've never played.
I've only played it once on the front porch of our house late one night.
Oh, well.
Jolly Johnson brothers were participating. Well, one of them was. Many years ago. It's quite a game. But I'd rather myself do it in the dark on the porch. But people don't care if they're going to win $200.
There you go.
It's going to be a good time all the way around. Come, sit, and listen to Chris play or get up and dance. Just enjoy yourself because he loves to show you a good time. That's what Chris is all about. You won't find an artist with a bigger heart than Chris Lager, and he'll be there out on Highway 2 this Friday night. You don't want to miss him, and that will be quite a show at the quiet little place that rocks. Sly's. Here's Chris Lager, sample what you're going to be hearing on Friday night. And his band. That's off the Roots Revival CD from many years ago. Most of the CDs that I have that I'm playing off of here this week are CDs a few years back, but he is so prolific. He writes songs all the time. He records songs all the time. Check out his website, but most importantly, check him out this Friday night at Sylvester's in Broken Bow. You look like a bell ringer to me. Brent Apperson.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you're a bell ringer, all right. I can see it in your eyes.
Well, thanks.
Yep. So that means, what, tomorrow you'll be out at the grocery cart ringing bells?
Oh, yeah, I guess we will be, yeah. KCNI, KBBN staff, I think we're ringing bells tomorrow 4 to 6,
4 to
I believe,
6.
on Wednesday, yeah.
Now, if you know of someone who has bell ringing in their eyes, maybe they're in your eyes, and you want to help somebody out through the Salvation Army, in which 90% of the money that's raised here stays here, there's an easy way to get involved. Just go online. You can sign up on sandhillsexpress.com. There's a sign-up sheet link on Sandhills for you to do that, or go to the Salvation Army's website or Facebook and get yourself signed in. Kristen was looking at it yesterday. She says there are some people that are filling in some spots, but still plenty of spots for you to do an hour or two.
All right.
Bell ringers needed to finish out the season. We want to end with a push towards good things.
Yes, it's a symbol of the holiday season for sure. And there's another symbol. I don't think we've talked about this. There's another symbol of the holiday spirit and season that has been created here at KCNI, KBBN Radio.
What would it
be?
And
I would like Jack. Is Jack Simpson over there?
Yeah, come on over,
Come
Jack.
on over here, Jack.
I don't know what this is about, but come on over.
Well, this is what we call passing the torch. And I got to be honest, this is a little difficult for me. Maybe even bittersweet.
Hard to let go.
It is hard to let go. You know how that is sometimes.
Yeah.
But I think it's time to pass the torch and turn this tradition over to Jack, since he is your Party Line host now. This is something that Brent created and did on Party Line on Christmas Eve. It has become a tradition now at KCNI Radio, and that is the playing of the Jingle Cats. Many years ago, Brent received the CD entitled Meowie Christmas. It is perhaps the most incredible rendition of Christmas songs and carols that has ever been put together. And we feature this on Party Line on Christmas Eve. Now, there's a story of the Jingle Cats. And so, if you would, Jack, I think it's in the automation.
I think I played it last year.
If you would continue to play that, I would so appreciate it.
Okay.
But I am now passing the torch of the CD Meowie Christmas by the Jingle Cats, and I am putting it in your possession.
All right.
To do with what you wish.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
But if you would like to carry on the tradition, I just think that would be amazing.
I sure will.
Because I know that people look forward to this.
Yes.
Every Christmas Eve. And so
I think
the torch is passed.
All right.
There you go,
I
friend.
think we had somebody call in last year and ask if we were doing Jingle Cats too. So
See?
It'll continue.
Thank you, Jack.
You're welcome.
I believe it will. Thank you for doing that.
You're welcome.
And by the way, I also want to say to Mom Simpson, tried one of the caramel rolls or cinnamon rolls that she brought in. Tried one of those yesterday, warmed it up a little bit in the microwave. Oh, my gracious. Boy, you were blessed.
You
sure
was.
Blessed.
I actually told Mom yesterday when you told me that I was blessed, and she's like, "Oh." Then I told her we needed more already. So.
Oh, wow. Boy, you're carrying on all kinds of traditions that Brent has started. Jingle Cats, begging for treats. Wow. You got a good employee here, Dave.
Yes. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I believe, did Bob Bowles pass this on to you?
No, Bob helped me with it.
Oh, he helped you.
Yeah, no, I was the CD actually came to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys worked it up together.
Yep, and Bob and I were hosting Party Line together I believe,
that's
when
right.
we started
That's
the
right.
Jingle Cats.
Gotcha.
So yeah, Bob. So yeah, Bob and I kind of started it together.
It was what I call a fateful day. Not a great day.
I'm
but a
telling you
fateful
what,
day.
you've never experienced Jingle Bells until it's done by the Jingle Cats.
Goodness.
Let me tell you that.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's even a duet in there with cats and dogs. That's a classic.
Yeah, you might avoid that one. That might be going just a little too far.
Okay.
But we'll leave it in your hands.
All right.
Okay. Oh, let's see here before we move along here and move away from the singing cats. I mean, I hate to, but want to remind folks that the Broken Bow Library is hosting Santa's Helpers again today. Space is limited to 10, and this is the last day today that they're going to be doing this. Lasts from 4 until 5, so bring the kids in. And also, the food pantry is open today if you'd like to drop off some of those donations, if you're in the giving spirit, or if you're in need, stop by and pick up some things and find out how you qualify for that. Stop by 1100 South 6th Avenue in Broken Bow, Nebraska. Singing cats, Christmas cats.
Jingle Cats.
Jingle cats.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Probably the greatest CD that ever arrived at KCNI, KBBN. I know Willie Nelson still sends CDs, which is awesome.
That would be.
But I don't know. Can it measure up to the Jingle Cats?
So let me get this straight.
Sorry. I knew that would hit one of Dave's buttons.
You're saying that getting demo CDs from the Jingle Cats is better than getting demos from Willie Nelson. Is what I'm getting from you?
No. No, Willie's still the best. He does, right? He still sends CDs out.
Yeah.
To the radio station as just like complimentary.
Yeah,
That's
I
cool.
filled out a little card a few years ago saying, yes, we'll take your demos, Willie. And he says, I'm still going to send out demos. Nobody does that anymore.
Yeah.
And we get one every few months. Whenever he's laying down a lot of music, which is great because it'll last for a long time.
Yes, it will.
Yep.
This one's called Christmas in America. Brent Apperson on table 2, Mike 2.
Yes, well, we want to remind you that coming up on Thursday of this week, it is the third Thursday of the month. And on that third Thursday, they always do something special at Rustic and Red in Cozad. It is their Sip and Shop. Now, they'll have sales running all day from 10 until 7. Also on Thursday, special musical guest Amy Hayner will be performing in the loft from 5 until 7. And then the sipping, I think, usually starts around 4 o'clock on Thursday. Sales and a chance to register for their door prize will run all day. Rustic and Red has gifts for everyone on your Christmas list. Beautiful Christmas and home decor, stylish women's apparel, and a magical children's section as well. Hours through Christmas open through Monday through Wednesday and Friday and Saturday of this week, 10 to 5. On Thursday, it'll be 10 to 7 for their Sip and Shop. Now, they do remind you they will be closed on December 24th through the 26th for Christmas. So check it out, Rustic and Red in downtown Cozad.
Thank you, Brent. That concludes the show. Thank you for today. We'll be back on a Wednesday edition, so join